We ain't always had the things that we want, but we always had the things that we need. Raising 4 black kings. Have you ever seen your mama crying, wanted to crumble? Have you ever seen your grandma die, your father in the tunnel? He been working for us, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't grateful for it. Yeah, I'm thankful for it. Mama making sure that we got the things that we need, and it's amazing cause she raising 4 black kings.
Waiting, waiting for those to come in the chat. I had some my headphones had to be adjusted. It was making some kind of noise and everything, but you know, I'm back. TikTok. I'm back. You know, Mr. Controversial himself is back, and I'm here to present some more education. I want to sit here and thank a lot of you guys who have been supporting my efforts, my channel. I'd like to thank all you guys who have really, really encouraged me to keep going, because it's very hard when you're trying to bring out information and some people do not want to take responsibilities for their ancestors in their past, and educating your children so they will not repeat the deadly sins. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, green, purple, or brown, but you do not want to repeat your deadly sins. And so we have to educate all children, not just our children, copper melanated people. Whites have to be educated on what their people have done to our people. And I want you guys to understand that. No matter how much it hurts people's feelings, and they can sit there and tell you, why are you still bringing up the past? It's not our, we didn't do it. But there's generations and generations and generations of people who have suffered. Generations and generations of people who have suffered. And, if I was a white man, I would be probably ashamed of what my people have done to another, group of people. And then you call yourself Christians. The funny thing is that you call yourself Christians and you live behind religion. The most racist people hide behind religion. And that goes, that it's sad. And I have never seen so many attacks against me because I'm posting the truth about the reality of what happened to our people. People get upset with me because I talk from the Aborigine perspective, and they get upset because I'm coming with facts. I'm not coming with stuff that I make up. I'm not coming with things that's my opinion. See, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got an opinion, and everybody got an asshole. So when you stuck on feelings, I like to go with facts over feelings. I want your children to see, because they're trying to take history out of the books. America is trying to get away from history because they don't want your children to see the darkness and the pain that they cause on other nations of people. They don't want you to see some of the things that you have caused, that your people, your ancestors have caused against another people. And like I told you before, I am not for hate. I'm against hate. I am not a racist person. I'm not against you because you white. I'm not against you because you are African. I'm not against you because you are a Native American, quote unquote, so-called Native American. But I'm here to talk and speak for my people who don't, some of us don't have, they just can't speak up for themselves. So I'm here to speak up. Now, this photo was taken somewhere in Alabama, and I'm going to say somewhere in Alabama, okay? And I want you guys to understand that these people in the background, they want you to see, and they want history to know what they have done. They want history so ancestors, so they children can see what they have done. So we're gonna give them all of the attention that is needed. I didn't make your ancestors get up on and post pictures of hanging black people, melanated people. That's nothing I did. That was your ancestors that are proud, hanging a man, no matter what color of skin he is. If you believe in your God, you are hanging a man. That is a man, a flesh and blood man. See, this is what you guys don't understand, that you guys want to hide behind sheets, but you want to be religious. Some of you people want to go to church, an all-white congregation, and you really believe that there's a heaven that's going to open up the gates for you. Because if God created everything, why would you believe that he only accepts you? If God created, and I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, and I'm telling you this. You got to stop making excuses and all these hates about what your ancestors have done and just take it on your chin so it won't repeat itself. You don't want things to repeat. And I want to talk to our melanated people. You don't want shit like this to be repeated. I want you guys to understand. You don't want shit like this to be repeated. And I want you guys to understand that. Good morning. I want you to understand, it does not matter if you're on the dark skin side of this, you're on the white skin side of this. It does not matter. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And you see in this day and time, you see melanated people still in this position. Still. And the only difference is they have police officers now that are doing this. They turning in they Ku Klux Klan robes into police uniforms. They're not fighting for you. They're not fighting for you. I want you guys to know, they're not all bad cops. They got some good cops out here. We're not going to beat down every cop out here and say that he's all racist. They got some good abiding citizens that are cops. So this is not against police officers. But I want you guys to look at these people. How could you have a consciousness? How could you have a clear consciousness? Shout out to you guys. Grand rising to you. Hey, how you doing, sister? And how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for saying I'm speaking knowledge. I want you guys to understand this. The pain that's coming out of my mouth is the reason why when I post things, people come for me and they go to TikTok and they try to take my videos down because they don't want to understand what they have done to people. What they have done. Murder. You guys are Christian. You call yourself a Christian. And you can sit here and watch this stuff. You can sit and hang another man. Hang a breeding person. You can set a breeding person on fire. But you're supposed to be a Christian. This is what you got to understand. And melanated people, you got to stop all this kumbaya, forgiving every goddamn thing people do. You got to stop forgiving everything that people do. Earl of Pearl in the house. Everything that they do us, we got to stop being so forgiving. We got to stop sitting here turning the other cheek. Because people don't truly mean it in their heart. Every time you tell people that your life matter, everybody got to jump in and say, all lives matter. We know all lives matter. We're not stupid or dumb. We know that every life matters. But when we're talking about a group of people that have been turned upside down and have been beaten up and murdered and slaughtered, And you want to sit there and get mad because we say respect our life? You want to sit there and get upset because we got children too that we love? That we want our children to be respected, and we want our kids to have great educations in a country that we were born on and raised on? How dare you tell us not to want justice? They pass bills for everybody but us. They got hate crimes against every other nation of people but us. You do something to anybody else, they get reparations right away. We've been over 400 years of being slaughtered. 400 years of our land been taken, well, way before a lot of our people were already here. You guys want to tell us that we come from Africa? How dare you tell us that we come from Africa? And half of you guys don't even know our genealogy, our backgrounds. I know my background. I know my Chata Nation background. I know my Chapatula background. I know where I'm from. In New Orleans, we still celebrate our traditions. We still celebrate our traditions. We don't nod away. We celebrate the dead. We celebrate the dead. We don't moan at death. But I want you to understand, and you take a look and look in the eyes of a human being being hung on a tree, and you watch these people. And you watch these people don't have no empathy. Like that is a deer. They're treating like they caught a deer. They don't look at you as a human being. They taking a picture like they caught a deer. I want you guys to seek that stuff in. So your generation will not repeat itself, because guess what? Our generation ain't taking that no more. Our generation, our young people are not taking the hangings no more. I'm not trying to declare hate and war. I want you to understand and be educated on what you see is the facts. These things happen to a group of people, a nation of people who did not ask for these unfair treatments. You got Africans we supposed to be Africa. But Africa don't even acknowledge us a part of being Africa, because they know that we're not Africans. They know that we look different than them. They know that genealogy is the key, that our phenotype, our nose, our cheekbones, our lips, our bone structures are totally different. All skin folks are not kin folks. All skin folks are not kin folks. You can sit there and believe that you got other white people that have different backgrounds. You have Irish white people. You have Italian white people. You have Russian white people. You have Jewish white people. So why would you not believe that melanated people have different groups and ethnic backgrounds? Why would you believe that we all come from Africa? Why would you believe that why would you group us all up and believe that we are not from America? Who told you this? Your scientists? The people who lied about the Bible? The people who when the Bible said do not add or take away from the Holy Spirit, they add and take away? The Roman Catholics who took Bible verses out the Bible. They took the Apocrypha, the Book of the Dead. They took it out the Bible. So how would we want to believe in a religion that has lied to us and told us, the slaves, love your master, that they have used the Bible against our people to get slaughtered? They have used these tactics, and no more. We're going to take this. I am a spiritual person. And I want you guys to understand that no matter what they say about you, you are a great people. You suffered. You're the only people where they tried to take the fathers out the home. In the 70s, Nixon tried to take Carter, tried to take the fathers out of the home. It was Democrats. It was Democrats that done this to our people. Generations of Democrats. Our people were original. Our original people were Republicans. But they have flipped parties over the time. And I want you guys to understand, we got to stop dealing with parties. We got to stop voting for parties. Our people have to come up with our own party, our own agenda, because we're tired of keep on dealing with the Democrats. We're tired of dealing with the Republicans, from Jim Crow to the KKK. We are tired of dealing with that. We are tired of these people using our people, and we don't get nothing. We're the only people who gets nothing. Women's rights, or the women would get something. Gay and lesbians, they get something. Every background gets something, but we don't get anything. Our country has turned their back against us. We can go to war. We can fight in the war, and we can come back home, and they will treat us like we are not a veteran to this country. We can fight for a country, and they come back, and they still calling us the N-word. They still degrading us. They pushed us on welfare, having our people depending on welfare, food stamps. They forced us in poverty situations. Our people owned land before they took our land. I want you to understand that you may think that he just took a slave. They didn't just take a slave and put that man on a tree. That man owned land. And what they did, they took his land. And what they did was they were going to set an example. And that's what they did. They took this man's land. This man owned land. We had black farmers all across the United States. We had our people own land. We didn't just come over here. We had people here before Christopher Columbus. When William Penn set sail with Christopher Columbus, he said that the natives look like Ethiopians. He said the natives look similar to Ethiopians. That was quoted by William Penn. See, you guys got to educate yourself and understand who they seen. They seen our people. They did not see Mongoloids. I want you guys to understand that Mongoloids are Siberian Asians. You guys don't want to do homework and understand that they told you about the Atlantic slave trade. We had slaves here. That's true. The Indians were the slaves. You guys got to make sense. 100,000 slaves came on a slave ship. You guys got to be a fool. You guys got to be fool to believe that all them people came on a 3-month voyage on a sailboat back in them days when they didn't have technology. You guys got to make it make sense. You cannot believe everything that you read. Everything that was taught to you in school was taught by your oppressor. That is not taught by somebody that means some well to you. And we believe in people that does not believe in us. And you got to stop this, because you got to understand that this country is a continent. This country is not a country. This country is connected to Brazil from South America all the way to Canada. They broke them down. They don't tell you that a lot of your people are from Brazil, South America, at the equator. A lot of you guys don't know that. A lot of you guys don't know that majority of the Mexicans, there were dark complexion people. The Mexicans, before the Spaniards came down to Mexico, they were black, Afro. Mexican dark complexion people, and they have dark complexion people there to this day. They don't show you that to their tourists. They keep them hidden. Just like in China, they have melanated people in China. See, you don't educate yourself to understand that melanated people are all across this world. But they want to tell you that they want to put you in a small little realm and tell you that you come from Africa. That civilization started in Africa, and make you believe that that this land did not have people. It did not exist. You got to be a fool. You got to be a fool and understand that people were already here. Okay? They were everywhere. People were already here on this land. And I'm not talking about Mongoloid natives. I'm not talking about Mongoloid natives who migrated over here from Siberia. They came over here from Siberia. So you're going to call them a native of this land? And you're going to call us an immigrant? How could you call them a native when they are native to Siberia? How could you tell us that we are a immigrant when we were born here? I was born in Truro Hospital in New Orleans, Louisiana. My family goes back way before the slave trade. You got to understand, what you're not understanding is that a lot of this stuff have been false. And we're tired of being lied to. We are tired of being oppressed by a system, a government that has oppressed us. And now we're about to go into a situation where you guys don't understand. They're trying to vaccinate us. We're not the only ones that's threatened with vaccinations. I want my white brothers and sisters to be aware that they are attacking you too. See, there's a classification thing. It's no longer just you being white. They come after uneducated white people. People who see, this is what you guys don't understand. They want you to be against us. They want to turn you against us and make us the enemy. But the government is going to prevail over us if we don't stick together. We got to stop this. We are a one nation of people. And when you guys understand, you guys are living in trailer parks. You guys is no different than living in the projects. Your situation ain't no different. You're poor. It's the haves and the have-nots. Understand, poor is poor. Okay? Rich is rich. And these people don't give a damn about you or me. And what they're doing, they are cleansing the land. The land is already overpopulated. You guys don't understand that. So they are cleansing the land. And you guys don't understand that they are taking everybody out. Even if they have to take their own people out. Even if they have to take their own people out. You guys got to wake up and stop making this about a white and black thing. You have to understand that this is a people thing. This is a people thing. And you don't understand. We can sit here all day long and debate who was here first. We could debate all day long, but it has more to do with people. And if you don't understand this, my Mexican brothers and sisters, you all of a sudden, you got something against us. I don't understand what's wrong with Mexicans. I don't understand why you upset with us because we are proclaiming who we are. You attack us more than white people do. I don't understand why, the most of the people who have reported my videos are Mexican people. And I don't understand. I don't understand. You guys got to get over this. You guys got to stop this hatred. You guys got to wake up and understand there ain't going to be no more people. They won't have no more people. All of y'all going to die. We're going to all die together. The body ain't nothing but a shell. And I'm telling you, the elites are going to cleanse this land. The elites are going to cleanse this land, and you guys ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing about it. So keep on bickering with each other. Keep on coming against each other. I'm gonna keep on educating our people, because there's a lot of people didn't know that these people that they're hanging on these ropes were landowners. That's why they call land patents. They got land patents out here that you able to get your land back. They have laws. Now, melanated black people, they have laws where you can get your land back. I want you guys to understand that your people land was taken. Your people land was taken. You might got a Walmart sitting on your land right now. It's called land patents. And you guys don't understand with this country, they have divided us. And if we no longer have to, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here not to divide people. I'm here to spread the knowledge. And if you don't take my knowledge, that's you. You can go find somebody else to follow. But I'm speaking to everybody. And if you don't understand that there's coming in a day where there won't be a supremacist of nobody, you all gonna fall. And I want to sit here and close, and I want to thank everybody for showing me support. I don't know, my last video that I did, it was reported and I was taken down as a hate speech. I could not believe it. I could not believe that that these people come after me for spreading the truth. Not a lie, but the truth. I never said anything against a particular race. I am not a racist person. I am not against people. So I don't understand why they come after me. And they tried, after all the hard work I done, they had my videos suspended. They took me off. I had to fight in appeal. And they finally allowed me back on. It's a shame that, that certain people can post. You have the haves and the have-nots in social media. When people of color speak against stuff, it's hate speech. But when other races of people speak against stuff, it's facts to them. They don't get banded like we do. We get kicked off. We lose our followers. It's a shame. We still are being divided. We still are not equal. We still are not, even on social media, we're still not equal. And if TikTok, if you're listening to me, just bear with us. Be fair. Be fair, TikTok. Because I'm sick and tired of it. Because if I get taken off this time, I'm not coming back. Because I never come to divide people. I am not a person of division. I'm here to bring people together, not divide them. And I am going to tell the truth. And I am going to show the truth about our people. Because we're the only people who have had multiple names. We're the only people that has been called Negro, that have been called color, that have been called Afro-American, that have been called Aboriginal, have been called Indian, have been called African-American. We're the only people that have been reclassified. We're the only people that you can understand. So you don't tell me we ain't got ties to this land. Don't tell me that we don't have ties to this land, because you would not change our name so many times. You would not change our name so many times if you didn't believe we belong here. We the only people. You don't see them saying European American. You don't see them calling Mexicans the Spanish Americans. You don't see that. They either Mexicans, they either call them Caucasian or white. But we the only people that got multiple names. African people are called Africans. We're the only people that don't have a foundation of name. And you don't find that strange? When African people come to our country, they can get big time jobs. They tell them not to speak to us. When they come here, we get skipped over. When they come here, when you got people from another country that can actually come here and actually eat, and our people who are here can't get nothing. You got to make it make sense. So white people, we're not your enemy. We're not your enemy, white people. You're trying to make us your enemy, and we're not your enemy. If you do the statistics, Black melanated people are not killing white people. Melanated people got a problem with killing themselves. You don't have to lynch us. You don't have to put us on a tree because we're doing it to ourselves. We're murdering our people. This is why we got to educate. I can't make excuses. Talk about what the white man done us when we kill our people. When we murder, when a melanated young sister is sleeping in her bed and gunshots happen and she don't make it out of her bed, that's our people doing that. We don't have no more OGs out here standing up, telling these young boys, pull up your damn pants, walking around giving invitations to another man, wearing their butt out so other men can look at them. We have feminized our people. Our people are feminized. Our men are not men. We got women out here holding down households. We got women out here that's being more of a man than the real men that's walking around because they have mentally divided the men. They have feminized the men. They have broken our men. Our men don't even know how to treat our women because of 400 years of separation. 400 years. I just want you guys to understand this. If I get blocked, hopefully you guys will try to help me get back on. But I don't care no more. I don't care no more. I done got blocked. I've been kicked off like 5 times. And they put me back on. Every time I appealed, they put me back on. They said that I had nudity in my content. I had no nudity. They said that I had hate speech. And I had no hate speech. So I'm just letting you know. It just makes me sick. It makes me sick. Because I got boys. I got 4 sons that I raised. 4 sons in this society. 4 sons in this society. And I pray every day. White people, do you pray every day that your son don't get pulled over and get murdered? Because I got to deal with that. I got to deal as a father, not knowing if they're going to come home. Not knowing, do you know what it's like to be melanated in a country that don't give a damn? I work. I'm in my 18-wheeler. I work. I've been in my children's life. I've been married to their mother. You got the wrong perception about our people. I don't beg from the system. I don't get food stamps. I don't get welfare, which I don't find nothing against that. But you put us all in one big circle. I'm a successful melanated man. I own my house. I own my acres of land. What do you want from us? I don't want shit from you. What do you want from us? Because the system did not help me. I helped myself. You guys have a blessed day.
We ain't always had the things that we want, but we always had the things that we need. Raising 4 black kings. Have you ever seen your mama crying, wanted to crumble? Have you ever seen your grandma die, your father in the tunnel? He been working for us, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't grateful for it. Yeah, I'm thankful for it. Mama making sure that we got the things that we need, and it's amazing cause she raising 4 black kings.